Tina's Maths. I teach CBSE 10 Maths. This is my sister Tina Lovers. She teaches 8 Maths. Alright, now let's jump into the video. Today we are going to be learning exercise 4.2 fifth question. Alright, now let's read the question. The altitude of a triangle, the right angle triangle, is 7 cm less than its base. If the hypotenuse is 13 cm, find the other two sides. So here, as you guys can see, there is a right angle triangle. Okay, so I'll do the figure. So I will draw a right angle triangle in that the hypotenuse. So here the important word is hypotenuse. They had mentioned the hypotenuse centimeter, am I right? So hypotenuse value is 13 centimeter, but we don't know the other two sides. For example, let me just draw the right angle triangle. So here, as you guys can see, this is the right angle triangle. So here, if it is a right angle triangle, then here this angle is 90 degree, am I right? So now let us name them with A, B and C. So this is A, and this is B, and this is C. Okay, so this is a right angle triangle. So here this is a 90 degree, and what is the hypotenuse? So hypotenuse is this one, am I right? So this is hypotenuse. So according to the question, they had mentioned hypotenuse is 13 centimeter. So here this is 13 centimeter, am I right? So we know the value of hypotenuse, that is this side. Okay, so here the hypotenuse is 13 centimeter, but we don't know the other two sides. It is in question mark. So according to the question, we are supposed to find the other two sides, that is AB and BC. We are supposed to find the values for these two sides. Okay, so to find that, first what we'll just do is we just let the base be x. Okay, so according to the question, the altitude of a right triangle is 7 centimeter. Okay, less than its base. So the altitude of a right triangle is 7 centimeter. Okay, so it is 7 centimeter, but it is less than its base. So base means this is the base, am I right? So it is less than its base, but here we don't know the base value, am I right? So what we are going to just do is we are going to be taking, let the base be x. Okay, so let us take, let the base be x. So which one we don't know, that one we just take it as x. Okay, so which one we are supposed to find now? So here we are supposed to find the base as well as this one, that is AB. So now I am going to be taking the base as x, then only we can just find the values. Okay, let the base be x. Okay, then the altitude will be, so then the altitude, so if the base is x, then the altitude will be, one second, yeah, so then the altitude will be x minus 7. So here, according to the question, read the question properly and then try to understand. Okay, so the altitude of a right triangle, so there is the altitude of a right triangle, that is this triangle. Here it is 7 centimeter less than its base, but we didn't know the base value. So what we just did is we just found the base value, that is x. We just took it as x. Okay, so then if in case if we take the base value was x, then what is the altitude? So the altitude will be x minus 7. You guys might be wondering how come it is x minus 7. That's because here it is 7 centimeter less than its base. So the base is x, and here we have less. Less means we are supposed to subtract it. Let's say we subtracted x minus 7. Okay, so finally we got the base value is x and the altitude is x minus 7. So now we are going to be applying the Pythagoras theorem. By applying that, we can just get the values. Okay, so let us apply by Pythagoras theorem. So Pythagoras theorem means AC square is equal to AB square, that is this one, and then BC square. Okay, Pythagoras theorem is really important. So we just learned this Pythagoras theorem from the very starting, am I right? Till now we are just using the Pythagoras theorem in most of the problems in maths, so it is really important, learn that. Okay, so according to Pythagoras theorem, one second, so this by using Pythagoras theorem. Okay, so according to Pythagoras theorem, AC square is equal to AB square plus BC square. So what is the AC square? So the AC square is, this is the AC, and here the AC value is 13. So let us write 13 square. So here the hypotenuse value was 13, am I right? So according to Pythagoras theorem, here it is AC square, square is there, so that's why it is 13 square. And then now we can just write is equal to, so let us write is equal to AB square. So what is the AB square? So here this is AB, so here we are going to be taking the AB as x minus 7, okay, x minus 7 square, here we have square, so it is the whole square, plus BC square. So you guys might be wondering, here we have x and x minus 7, so how did I take x minus 7 instead of x? So it will be confusing, right, whether we should take x or x minus 7 for AB. We just took x minus 7, why? Because here we just took the base as x, so now the base is x, okay, and the AB is x minus 7. So after solving it, we will get the actual values, okay. So now the BC square is the base, that is the base, the base we just took it as x, and then square, of course it is really important. So now let us simplify them. So I hope you guys understood that. So once again I would like to say, so here the AB value is x minus 7, okay. So you guys might be wondering, how did I take x minus 1? We took the altitude will be x minus 7. So actually in the triangle this is the altitude, am I right? So this is the altitude and this is base, and here it is hypotenuse. So here the altitude is AB. So the AB value is x minus 7. We just took it as x minus 7. We took the base as x, okay. Of course, I guess you guys know what is altitude and median. So altitude means this one, okay. This side we call it as altitude, remember that. So if you guys want to know what is altitude, let me just teach you right now. So altitude means there is a triangle, okay. So this is a triangle, so I am just drawing it small, okay. So this is a triangle. So of course you guys know this is a triangle, so we can just so this is a triangle, okay. So here the altitude is this one. So one second. So here the altitude is this one. This is the altitude, okay. Alright, so this is the altitude. So this is the altitude. So you guys might be wondering, if this is the altitude, but what about this one? So here, as you guys can see, we have the half portion of the triangle, am I right? So we just have this portion of the triangle. We don't have the full triangle, am I right? So here we have the half portion of the triangle. So here, no, of course the half portion of the triangle, here the altitude, it will be, of course it will be this one only, okay, that is AB, okay. So here we have only this side, we don't have the another side, okay, that you note on that, okay. If you guys note on that only, then only you guys can understand what is altitude. So here this is the this is a half portion of the triangle. So here the altitude will be this one, okay. So for the full portion of the triangle, the middle this one will be the altitude, okay. So for the half portion, of course this is an altitude. That's all, simple thing, okay. So don't get confused. So we just took the altitude AB, that is the AB, as x minus 7. So and then the base, this is the base BC, that is x, okay. So now let us move further. So now since you guys know, we have 13 square is equal to x minus 7 the whole square plus x square. First of all, now let us simplify them. So 13 square means 169 is equal to, we can just write them as it is, and then that is x minus 7 the whole square plus x square. So now what we are going to do is, now we can just write the 169 as it is. I just wrote it as it is, then it will be easy for you guys, okay. So 169 as it is. So now instead of x minus 7 the whole square, I am going to be applying the formula, that is a minus b the whole square, okay. Of course you guys know that formula, so now let us apply that. So let me just write the values as it is, that is 169, so this one, okay, 169 is equal to x minus 7 the whole square, this was the value, right, and then plus x square. So here I am going to be applying the formula, that is a minus b the whole square. So a minus b the whole square means a square plus b square minus 2ab. So this was the formula, am I right? So I am going to be applying this formula. So 169 we can just write it as it is equal to, here the x value, so here the a value is x and the b value is 7. Okay, so wherever we have a we are supposed to write x, wherever we have b we are supposed to write 7. Okay, well, because we are just applying the formula right over here, that is a minus b the whole square. So first a minus b the whole square, now let us apply the formula. So that is a square plus b square minus 2ab. So what is the a square value? So the a square value is x. Okay, so here since it is x, then it will be x square according to the formula, and then plus b square. Okay, so here this is, where is that b square? This is the b square. So here the b value is 7, then it will be 7 square. Okay, 7 square minus 2 as it is, and a into b, 2 into a into b. So let us write it in bracket. So the a value is x and the b value is 7. Okay, now let us write this x square, that is plus x square as it is. Alright, so now since you guys know, we just apply the formula. Now let us simplify them. Okay, so 169 is equal to x square. So here we have x square and here also we have x square. Now we are finding the like terms. Okay, here we have x square, here also we have x square. So x square plus x square is 2x square. Okay, so 1 plus 1 is 2 and x square as it is. And then we have 7 square. So 7 square means 49, 7 into 7. And then here we have minus 2 into x into 7. So first of all, now let us multiply the numbers. So 7 2s are 14. Alright, now let us write the 14 as it is. And here we have minus, am I right? So minus into plus is minus. When we just multiply the sign, we will get the answer, am I right? So here minus into plus is minus, and then we have only one x, you can just write the as it is. Now here x square already we just solved it, so no need of that x square anymore. So 169 is equal to 2x square plus 49 minus 14x. So this was the value. So here what I am going to do is I am going to get this 169 to the right side. Okay, so when I get it to the right side, then it is 2x square plus 49 minus 14x, and then when it is in the positive form, when it comes to the right side, changes into minus 169. So here you, as you guys can see, you can just notice something, that is we have constant term, we have two constant terms, so we can just solve them. Okay, so 2x square as it is, and then here we have plus 49, and here we have minus 169. So plus and minus is minus. So when we just subtract 49 minus 169, we get 120. Okay, so 120. And what about the sign? So here the greatest number is 169, it is minus sign. So we can just write minus sign as it is, and then minus 14x as it is, and is equal to, so here they are not in the order wise, am I right? So let us write according to the quadratic equation, we should write it in the order wise, that is 2x square, and then we should have 14x, and then we should have the constant term. Okay, so since we got on equation, so here as you guys can see, we have 2, 14 and 120. So we can just take 2 as common. Okay, so we can just take 2 as common. So when we just take 2 as common, then it is x square, because 1 2s are 2. I am taking 2 as common for the whole equation. Okay, and then here we can just write the minus sign as it is. So we get 14 in 2 table, that is 7 2s are 14. So we can just write 7x. Okay, because 7 2s are 14 and minus, of course. So it is minus 14x, and then now we have minus 120. So we can just write minus as it is, because plus into minus is minus. Okay, and then we have 120. So 6 2s are, it is 12, and we can just write the 0 as it is. 6 2s are 12 and 0 as it is, then it will be 120. Am I right? So it is minus 20, 120. Alright, so now we got a value. So since you guys know we got the value, so now we can just take it off from the bracket. So let me just write it here. Okay, so when we just take it off from the bracket, it will be x square minus 7x minus 60. So okay, this is the value. Okay, so now let us solve them. So since you guys know, we have x square minus 7x and then minus 60, am I right? 60, and then we can just write is equal to 0. Okay, so now we got an equation. Now we can just solve them by using the factorization method. So now let us write the a value, b value and the c value. Okay, so a value, so the a value is x, sorry, we are supposed to write only the coefficient. So the a value is 1 and then the b value is minus 7 and the c value is minus 60. Okay, so we are supposed to multiply the first term and the last term, only the coefficient. So 1 into 60 minus 60 is minus 60. Okay, so when we just multiply them, we got minus 60. So now we are supposed to find the factors of 60. That means in which table we will get 60. Okay, so we can just use one method, that is this method. So here we are supposed to find the factors of 60. So we are supposed to write the number 60 as it is, and then now we can just solve it. Okay, of course you guys know how to solve. First with 2 table and then 3 2s are 6, 0. So again with 2 table, 1 2 is 2 remaining right over here, and then 5 2s are 10. Okay, and then we have 15, we get 15 in 3 table, that is 5 3s are 15. Now we have 5. Okay, so here we can just use 5 table. So now what we are going to do is we are going to be finding the factors of 60. You guys might be wondering why am I taking the factors of 60. Okay, so that's because, so I'm sorry guys, it is 60. I'm sorry if I told 50 means, I'm sorry for that, that is 60. Okay, so I'm just taking the factors for 60. Why? Because when we just subtract or add the factors, that means these are the factors of 60. So when we just add or subtract the factors, we should get the middle number, that is minus 7. Okay, we should get the minus as well. Okay, so we should get minus 7. So first what we can just do is we can just multiply these 3 values. So 2 2s are 4, 4 into 3 is 12. Okay, and then we have 5, so we can just write the 5 as it is. Alright, so now when we just multiply 12 into 5, we get 60, of course. So now we shall just subtract and see. Okay, so 12 minus 5. So I guess it is not visible. So let me just do it here. Okay, so when we just subtract it or add it, whatever we do, we should get minus 7. Minus is also important. Okay, so but when we just do minus 12 plus 5, we get minus 7. Am I right? So minus and plus is minus. So when we just subtract 12 minus 5, we get 7, and here the greatest number is 12, it has minus sign, so it is minus. So now we got minus 7. So in the place of minus 7, I am going to be writing 5 and then minus 12. Okay, so now let us do that. So now let's do it. So in the place of x square, we can just write the x square as it is. So here instead of minus 7x, I am going to be writing 5 and minus 12. Okay, so it is plus 5x and minus 12x. Of course here the x belongs to 5 as well as 12, and then minus 60, of course it is important, is equal to 0. So now let us take the common. Okay, so since you guys know we just took it as common, so now let us take the common. Okay, so here I am going to be taking x as common. Okay, so x into x is x square. So let me just show that. So x into x is x square, and plus already we have x outside, so 5 we can just write as it is and close the bracket. So minus, here we have minus, so I just took it as it is. Now let us take 12 as common. Okay, then it will be easy for us to solve. So minus 12 into x is minus 12x, and then here we have minus 60, we should get this value. So already we have minus outside, then we shall write plus. Okay, so minus into plus is minus, and then we get 60 in 12 table, that is 12 5s are 60, and then minus into plus is minus, is equal to 0. So now we got x plus 5, and here also we have x plus 5, we can just take it as common. Alright, so in bracket and then comma, so remaining we have this value and this value, so we can just take this value also as right over here, and we can just write it in bracket, is equal to 0. So now let us write x plus 5 is equal to 0, and then x minus 12 is equal to 0. We just took it off from the bracket. So x is equal to, when we get this plus 5 to the right side, it changes into minus 5. Okay, and when we get this minus 12 to this side, it changes into plus 12. Alright, so now we got a value. So since you guys know, we got the x value, that is minus 5 and 12. Okay, so here you guys should understand, whatever problems it is, whatever solutions we get now according to this triangle based questions. Okay, so here now we can't just take minus 5, we should get the positive value. So here we got minus 5 and here we have 12, but we can't just take minus 5 for length and for anything. Okay, according to the question, we can't just take the minus 5 for base as well as length. Okay, it should not be in the negative form. Simple thing, it should not be in the negative form, that's all, but it should be a positive form. Here we got a positive number, that is x is equal to 12. Okay, so since you guys know we got x is equal to 12, so now we got the x value as 12. Am I right? So here what was the x form? So it was for, let me just show. So here the x was the base. Am I right? So this is the base. So here the x, we just took the base as x. So now we got the x value, that is 12. Am I right? So here the that means the base value is 12, and here we have altitude, that is the AB value. So the AB is x minus 7. So since we got the x value, so we can just write 12 minus 7. Am I right? So let me just do that. So it is 12 minus 7. So when we just do 12 minus 7, we get 5. Then the altitude value is 5. Okay, so it is 5 centimeter, and here the base is 12 centimeters. Okay, they are supposed to in the question they told us to find the other two sides. So here the other two sides, that is altitude and the base. So the altitude value is 5 centimeter and the base value is 12 centimeters. Since we got the x value, just because of the x value, we just got the two values. We just substituted the x value, that is the 12, and then we just did 12 minus 7 and we got 5. Okay, so that is 5 centimeter, and here the x value is 12 centimeter. So now we can just write the base is equal to 12 centimeter and the altitude is 5 centimeter. So here the base is equal to 12 centimeter and the altitude is equal to, so what is the altitude? 5 centimeter. Okay, so if you want to just write centimeter, you can just write it. Okay, so it is centimeter, and here also centimeter. Okay, so finally we just found it and we solved it also. Okay, so remember, the length and the base, it can't be just in negative form. Okay, that is the important one.
Thank you for watching this video. Please like this video, share it to your friends and subscribe to our YouTube channel. If you have any doubt, you can comment me in the comment section. You can find my videos in the playlist. You can also find my sister